You're looking at 1 cup of egg whites, simply put into some cupcake muffin style pan inside of the oven, 350 degrees, about 10 minutes, some sugar-free ketchup in between. The seasonings on here is the everything bagel seasoning. Then we also have some butter spray. I can't believe it's not butter spray on there. Here we have cream of rice, cinnamon bun flavor with Walden's Farm 0-calorie syrup and some extra cinnamon seasoning inside. Not sure how much water was used, but it was heated up in the microwave for 1 minute exactly. This right here is meal number 1. Macros are on the screen. Good morning, X Factors. I pray that you all are having a great day. Today we are 11 days out. Correction. Today we are 12 days out. Let me get my stuff together. All right, what's going on? Today we are 12 days out. We are getting ready to step on that stage, guys, in just a matter of time. I need to come in here and show you guys an update on the macronutrients. We have now dropped the carbs some more. We are at 150 grams of carbs. We are still at 240 protein and still at 60 fat. Throughout this whole entire prep, getting ready for the USAs, my fat and my protein have stayed right where they are, 240 and also 60. Now the carbs is what we manipulate to bring in that chiseled, shredded physique. So we start high, we go a little higher, we come back down, and then we just keep dropping and dropping and dropping to get shredded, all right? Cardio, we went from 30 minutes a day to now we're at 45 minutes a day, and that is all. Feeling extremely well. It is about time that I show you guys an update on what I'm eating. The foods are pretty much all the same, it's just the portion sizes will be a little bit different. Now I'm gonna make this video nice, short, choppy, and sweet. I don't want to hold you guys too long. I just want to show you guys the meals, show you guys how we're eating, and give you guys some great content. So if you aren't subscribed, I need you to subscribe right now. Like this video, share this video. Let's keep moving. We are Road to Pro episode whatever. I don't even know what episode we're on, but I know we're pushing it, and I'm appreciating all the support from you guys. It means the world to me. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't have you guys in my corner, so I appreciate you so much. Let's just have a good day. Let's eat some good food. I'm gonna catch you guys at the next meal. Meal number 1 going down. Let's get it. All right, you guys, moving on to meal number 2. We have some lovely 175 grams of cooked sweet potato with 16 grams of peanut butter. And then we have salmon over here that the queen has chefed up, so y'all know it's on point. Salmon is 8 ounces, I believe. 7 or 8 ounces. I'll put it on the screen. But that's what meal number 2 is. Can't wait to get in there. This is the puzzle that we are currently working on right now. Little baby got sick, so therefore she cannot touch these puzzle pieces right now. So we have to put a pause on it. But that's what we're doing right there. Got the Lion King getting ready for Disney. Anaheim, we on the way. Pro card, Disneyland, let's get it. Macros on the screen. I'll catch y'all at the next meal. All right, y'all, let me show you meal number 3. So this is what we have right here. 1 second, grab a fork. So this right here is meal number 3. We have 1 whole egg with a lovely yolk on there. We have 7 ounces of 93 lean ground beef. And underneath we have the rice. We have 150 grams of basmati rice. As I was saying that, it just dawned on me that we need 130, not 150. Let me grab the calculator. Let me make sure I didn't screw it up. So we need 120, so I'm 30 over. I'm gonna take that out right now because I have meals planned. So I have 30 grams too much. Easy, 1 second. So I'll let you guys see what I'm doing. So I'll zero this out. So we have 0, and we have the rice right here. Good thing I didn't mix. There was a reason why I didn't mix, so thank the Lord for that. There's always a reason. So I need to remove 30 grams of rice. And as you see, we want to keep the beef. As you see, when you are taking anything out of a 0 scale, it is going to calculate how much you're actually taking out, if that makes sense. So we just took out 30 grams worth of whatever we grabbed. So we took out 30 grams of rice because that's what we grabbed. We can zero it out and we can see how much our egg weighs, 42. See that? Easy way to adjust your meals if needed. So we took out 30 grams. So we have 120 grams of rice, which is underneath here. We do have a ton of rice, which is good enough. And then we have our beef. So that right there is just a quick little tutorial on how to actually adjust your macronutrients or adjust your meals to fit your macronutrients. You can do that with pretty much anything. So while I have you guys here, I just got hit up by Men's Physique Radio on Instagram. So my bad. So Appreciate y'all. I'm gonna link them down below. Men's Physique Radio. That is Alex Toplin, Drew Cullen, and E. Banks. All right, Aaron Banks. So they have a podcast which is called Men's Physique Radio, where they talk everything men's physique. They break down all the pro shows. They even started covering some of the amateur shows, mainly the pro qualifiers. All right, so I hit them up on Instagram to see if they could critique my physique, because I do a lot of physique updates on Instagram. So if you aren't following me already, XFACTOR_fitness, that is the Instagram. But I sent them this update right here. So I have this update right here, and I asked them simply, hey, can y'all critique this physique? I am 17 days out. Any advice? You know what I mean? Blah, blah, blah. So they actually hit me up. So I'll put it on the screen right now. They hit me up and they gave me some critiques. Well, I'm going to assume that this is probably Alex. He controls the channel. He's more of the primary owner, if you will, and then he has a secondary host or whatever, co-host if you want to call it. But I would imagine this is Alex, but it could also be Drew. It most likely isn't E. Banks, because E. Banks is deep in the prep right now. He got Dubai Pro coming up, so I know he's not in the DMs going crazy. But anyways, it says, what's up, brother? You have enough time to push for that deeper level of conditioning. And now he said, what's up, brother? That's how Alex talks. So we know that's Alex right there. He said, we have enough time to push for that deeper level conditioning. So if you know anything about conditioning, what he's basically saying is get shredded. All right, you want to get shredded, and you want to hold on to the muscle, which is what we stand by on this channel, and you want to just get peeled. You want to get dialed in. It's conditioning. How conditioned can you get? It's not just doing a whole bunch of cardio. It's doing cardio, making sure you're eating the right carbs, making sure you're training properly with your resistance training to hold on to the muscle. It's all of that, right? Then he said that's the main thing that stands out. That's what he meant to say. That's the main thing that stands out. He said your upper back can use some added density, but that comes with time. So you guys have seen the back. The back is pretty legit, and the upper back is legit too. He saw a fasted video, so I was pretty flat, guys. The way he saw was 17 days out, so days ago. We are now 12 days out. I'm flat in the morning, and that's the updates I do. So I probably should start updating after like a workout or something like that. But I do have some density on the upper back, but I'm taking all critiques. He said I need added density. I'm taking it because maybe I should be fasted and you should see it. So we're going to take that critique and we're going to train that upper back a lot harder leading up to the show, and then also for our off season really focus on that density. Then he said, notice how when you transition from back to front. So this right here is key. This is some key advice right here. Notice how when you transition from back to front, your shot is more at an angle. So if you guys notice, and maybe I'll put it on the screen so you can understand what he's saying. When I start out my transition, well, here you go. I'll show you right now. So when I start out, I normally come in like this, and then I come in like this, and I'm more squared at the judges like this, giving them everything, giving them a little bit of obliques, giving them the chiseled six-pack right here, giving them a little lat. I'm giving them everything like that. And then I transition to my back pose, and then when I come back from the back pose, I'm at an angle like this, giving more to Corey Morris, if you know Corey Morris. And I did that purposely so I can give them more slimmer waist, so they have that illusion. So I don't square up like this, but I'm more so at an angle like that. And you'll see that in all my physique updates. I do that all the time. So when he said that, I'm like, yeah, I know exactly what I'm doing. He said, it looks better than my opening front shot. So he said, I need to be more angled like this at all times versus being square on like this. I'm taking that critique and I'm taking it all the way to the stage, man. That was an eye opener on, bruh, this is what the judges want to see. And I needed that, right? So me and the coach, we know my physique looks good, and we know that we can kind of manipulate angles and things like that. But hearing that obviously from Alex and everybody over there at Men's Physique Radio, it's solidified like, all right, yeah. So you know what to do. You know what angles we need. We need to make sure that waist is looking as small as possible. So from here on out, all you're going to be seeing when I open up in the front, at the beginning of the pose, at the beginning of the routine, I'm gonna also be at an angle right there. And I'm gonna do all my transitions like that. Come in here like that. I'm gonna stay at an angle. I'm not gonna square up like this. And this is just manipulating my feet. You guys can't see, but I'm pretty much right here at an angle. I have my foot more, they're closer together versus being open and right on. So hopefully that makes sense. Like I said, I'll show you guys one of these days. Follow me on Instagram. That's where I give a lot of my updates. But actually, I update you guys more than Instagram. So what am I saying? Subscribe. That's what I need to say. Make sure you guys subscribe, lock in. I'm going to eat meal number 3. I'm going to sit on this critique that I got, and I'm going to really take it to heart, and we're going to get to work. So this right here is the pre-workout meal. I'm going to get this in, and then I'm going to head to the gym for a chest day, probably more of a push day. I'm going to spend a little bit more time, do a push day, do chest, shoulders, and triceps, and I'm going to do some cardio. So we got to bring that conditioning. We already knew that we had to bring better conditioning, and we need to get condition, which is why we dropped the carbs. But now that we dropped the carbs, we're not going to drop them too much more right now, but we are going to incorporate some more cardio. So at first I was doing 30 minutes fasted in the morning, and I was doing 15 after my workouts. Now we're going to move that to 40 fasted, and then we're going to do 30 minutes post-workout. Was it 40 or 45? I'm not afraid of cardio, guys. 40. Okay, 40. We're going to do 40 fasted and 30 post-workout. Bro, I'm not afraid of cardio. I was doing 60 minutes of cardio on my own, and then right when we got closer to the show, I was doing 60 minutes in the morning, and I was doing like 30 minutes after the workout, so I was doing 90 minutes a day. I'm not afraid of cardio. Give me the cardio, all right? We need this pro card. We will not need the pro card. Let me backtrack. We want this pro card. We're working hard for that pro card. We have been training hard and consistent since 2014. I'm just call it 2014. I want to say 10, but I'm just going to say 2014. So a whole 10 years we have been on this grind, really shaping the physique, putting in work, eating how we should, training how we should. We deserve a pro card, guys. XFACTOR Fitness, we deserve a pro card. We deserve to be in that pro league. Not sure how far we'll take it after the pro card, but we need to solidify that pro card, guys. That's what the goal is. So let's get that pro card. All right, I'm gonna check back with you guys in the 4th meal. All right, y'all, this is what it's looking like for the last and final meal. Actually, I lied. This is not the last and final meal. I got one more thing after this. This is the post-workout meal though. So I have 7 ounces of boneless, skinless chicken breast, some lovely asparagus for that natural diuretic effect. So I got some peanut butter here. 16 grams was put inside the cream of rice. Vanilla cream of rice in here. You got some good carbs, more asparagus for later. Don't worry about that. But this right here and that right there, that's the macros that you see right there. This is the post-workout meal. Getting it in.